So one thing you guys aren't going to be too happy to hear about is Battlefield. It doesn't actually run correctly. Battlefield 4, that is. Um, the weird thing was, the first couple of days I had the game, I could run it with the resolution. I could run it with 4K, and it ran fine. I actually ran it medium to high with 4K, and it was running great, and I was enjoying the game and everything. Um, and then, like, I think the next day, for whatever reason, I couldn't run it in windowed mode, or sorry, full screen mode. I had to run it in windowed mode, and now I can pretty much not even run the game anymore. So that's kind of got me a little bit worried, because what this means is either the GPU is starting to have some kind of weird problem or something else. Now when I run the game, I get like this. If I'm running full screen, I get a black cursor. I get a black background with a cursor that's flashing, and I have no clue how to fix it. I've Googled around. Nobody's even talking about it, so maybe this is just my model. But not sure how I'm going to fix that. That's kind of a huge pain in the ass, especially because the situation seems like it's deteriorating, which is actually a bad thing, because it's just getting worse and worse. I mean, now I can't even fucking play the game. I'm actually crashing it in literally like 25 seconds. I'm done. I'm crashed, and that's it. But we all know freaking DICE and their horrible, horrible programming, so that doesn't really surprise me. But it could be somehow correlated with the GPU. I'm pretty sure it is, because when I had the 780, it ran the game perfectly. Yeah, when I had my 2013 iMac with a 780. So I'm going to go ahead and show you exactly what it's doing. Alright, so here's Battlefield. Oh, son of a bitch, it looks like it's already crashed. But what I was gonna say was that this fucking thing doesn't even run right. Like, when you try to full screen it, it literally just like screws up. Let me rejoin that server. Fuck. Alright, so here I am loaded in the game. As you can see, it's defaulted to windowed mode, and once I click on it, I'm actually not going to be able to see anything. So check this out. I'm actually here, so I can play right now until I try to full screen it. Let's see here. Go to options, video, full screen, and I'm just at 1080p right now. So you get the blinking cursor. That's real bullshit right there. Yeah, and it wasn't doing this the first day, and everything was working just fine the first day. And let's see here. So no, I'm not going to keep those settings. And there you go. Battlefield is crashed, and that's pretty much how it operates now. Pretty much just keeps crashing. So, and there you have it. I guess you can't really play Battlefield anymore. I'm gonna see if it's maybe some kind of setting configuration I have. Maybe it has something weird to do with the current resolution I have, because when I was running it at the 4K resolution on my desktop, I could run the game fine. Now I'm running at 1080p, so it's just having issues now. I don't know why. So I'm gonna see what I can do to get that fixed. But as of now, it's not working. So another thing to keep in mind, this presents a pretty big problem. I looked around, I tried to find maybe some new drivers, because the drivers were literally like 6 months old, and the drivers, they don't even install. Even if it's for your card, your particular, because I have the M295X, even if it's for that card, they don't install, because they're like a weird modified Apple version, and so you basically can't install updated drivers, which is pretty bad when you think about it. You're pretty much screwed, which means you have no support. There has been no new drivers for 6 months, so that has me very worried. I feel like this is a very capable gaming machine, even though people are going to tell you that it's not. But that right there is a real big problem. That actually could be like the nail in the coffin type scenario for a lot of people. But I'm gonna go ahead and keep doing tests. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can find some kind of driver or something. Even the beta drivers won't work. So, and I thought maybe I could even run Mantle, but there's like no Mantle support for this card either, which is like, what the hell. So, all right.